Hello. Today on the I never thought I'd be doing this again kind of thing, a couple of people commented after the most recent, well, recent as of the time of filming, the recent Sonic the Hedgehog Lego build actually. If you go to part 3, some people were talking about these. I suggested that maybe we take a look at some of my Bionicle figures at some point, because I've got a lot of the little bastards from over the years, and I used to buy them a lot, actually. I had pretty much most from almost every generation. I didn't have the Piraka, and I didn't have the other one that came around about that time, and they had like the weird fish kind of creatures and things. I forget the name of them right now, but around that kind of time period I didn't get those ones. But from around 2000 to 2006, 2007, maybe 2008, and then again around about 2011 through to 2016 or so, I got most of the Bionicles, although I don't have a lot of them anymore. This is one of the few I still have as one of my originals that survives. This is Nadiki, one of the Dark Hunters from the Toa Metro 2003-2004 to 2005 storyline. He was formerly a Toa, a hero character who got mutated into this giant walking crab spider kind of creature as punishment for being a bit of a dick, and he has a phobia of spiders as well, which apparently made this transformation incredibly terrifying to him. Or so the story goes. I had all of them from back then. I don't have all of them anymore because my brother took a lot of them. He disassembled them, lost them, pinched them, etc. So I don't have many of them left, but I still have a few, and this is one of them. But as I said at the start of the video, today on the things I didn't think we'd be doing today was I was able to procure a couple of unbuilt Bionicle figures. Now, I haven't built these ones in particular. These are from around the same time period, as it says. I don't know if you can make it out there. I'll just to focus, still on manual focus problems. Toa Iruini and Toa Norik. Now, I have not built these figures. These are from 2003, 2004. So it's been 20 years since I built these particular figures. I had them when I was a kid. And these are actually some of the ones that my brother actually managed to lose, shall we say. So today, we are going to be building, well, these, I suppose. Now, I don't have the instructions for these, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. First things first, I suppose, is which one do we want to build? This one is red and silver. This one is green and gold. I suppose... well, actually, a fun fact about this figure, Iruini here, he was actually supposed to be Nadiki here when he was in Toa form before he got mutated. So, considering I've got him to the side here, why don't we just build this one also? It's the one that's still in my hand, so just for convenience sake, I might as well build this one. Now, I do not remember much from like 20 odd years ago. To be honest, I don't really remember what I had for breakfast this morning. So this is going to be interesting to see if I can remember how to build these, particularly because I don't have the instructions. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge, I suppose, but I'll pan the camera down a bit so you can see all the Bionicle parts here, and just away we go, I suppose. I shall move this off to one side and just clear some space, move Nadiki out of the way. I'm just going to build it from the bottom up, I suppose. The easiest parts I remember how to build are the legs, so we shall just go from there, I suppose, and see what we can do. Like I say, I don't have the instructions for these. They came without the instructions, but it's a Bionicle. I just knocked the camera. How hard can it be, I suppose? I mean, we just build his little legs here. Pop those little leg joints on, give him his knees. Everyone's got to have those, I suppose. He's got his legs coming together there. There we go. If memory serves, he has the little shin pad kind of things. Do we have those in the pile? Because, no, we don't. Right, okay, never mind then. No, yes we do. There they are. He's got his little shin pad kind of things. There we go. So, do we have... yeah, I think this is right. Because I literally do not have the instructions. So, this is partly going off of my very, very faulty, foggy memory from, like, over 20 years ago. So, we shall see what happens, I suppose. But the legs look right to me. I'll just move those to one side, out the way. And doing the arms. Or should I move on to the chest, torso? Actually, tell you what. We'll build the head, I suppose. One of the things I really love about the Bionicles, I'll zoom in onto this piece because it kind of shows the example, is you can kind of see the little piston kind of things there where you can imagine that these would move. And it kind of really illustrates the point that these are like living creatures as well as being robots. Now this piece with the head's always kind of freaked me out anyway. I mean, look at that, that's bloody terrifying. But without, you're putting his brain almost in, it's kind of a little bit... ugh. So let's see if I can find a pin piece to keep that in place. There we go. And if I put the mask on him... There we go. Ta-da! It's hard to kind of really see that he's got the orange eyes there, but you can kind of see how he looks almost like Nadiki here, because like I say, he got mutated into this. So, there we go. I'll just move his head to one side. I always liked the little gold sheen that has, and like you can see the ridges and stuff on the top of his head. I really liked that. Partly if I... there we go. Bring your detail back in. I forgot he's got this shield thing. And he's got the little staff thing as well. This is going to be interesting because I can't remember how to do it. Okay, we shall make this up as we go, I see. Right. I think... yeah, okay, that looks right enough to me because then I can give him his shoulder pads here. If I can get that on, if I can get the focus on it. So it's very difficult to do this and the focus at the same time, but that looks right to me. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I do it that way around. Where's his other arm thing? There it is. And give him his hands. Okay, I've decided that this is going to be his right arm. So if I remember correctly, his right arm has this... there it is, it's blending into the sofa. It's black pieces on black sofa cushion makes it a little hard to see. Well, sofa cover makes it a little hard to see, but if I remember correctly, he has this little staff thing in this hand. Put that on the top. Okay, that's not going to go any further. And... I'm going to turn that around to the side. There we go. Yeah, he's kind of got this... zoom out so you can see it, actually. Oh. I'm going to have to move myself a little back. Yeah, he's kind of got this staff thing going on in this hand, which I always thought was pretty cool. Move that to one side, give him his other hand back. And I think I can remember how to build this hand, actually, because this hand is the one that the shield thing goes on. So... right. Okay, this could be a bit of a problem. No, hang on. That goes in there like that. Okay. Tell you what, actually, I'll come back to that. Let's do the chest portion, because I think I remember how this bit goes. Okay, yeah, because if the Toametru figures had these little weird gear mechanisms that went in the arms, and you could then make their arms kind of turn with a little thing in the back, and the arms would do this, if I remember correctly. So if I put the pin in... where's that bit supposed to go? I'll come back to that later. Hang on. No, that doesn't look right because I need to be able to pop that in, but it also needs to go all the way into that connection. So if I get the just to focus a bit so you can see. No. There we go. Yeah, that's not sticking all the way out, but that needs to go all the way in there, which, yeah, that's not going to do. So that doesn't look right to me. Okay, maybe that's a little wrong. Oh, hang on. No. There we go. Yeah, is that better? Well, it's kind of still poking out on this. There we go. Kind of. Okay. Oh, this is fiddly than I remember. This doesn't seem right to me because I need these pieces to pin those in there, so that doesn't seem right to me. I'm gonna... Oh, right, okay. Because this bit kind of slots in here to give him like his pelvic bone, I suppose, and I remember these pieces slotted in there to keep that in place. It's a little bit wobbly, but yeah, because now I can put his legs on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, okay. That's starting to look right to me. Oh gosh, now what do I do next? I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been 24 years. Quite literally, almost. It's 84 years is the quote, isn't it? Oh, sod it, right. This is tricky dicky. Okay, hang on. That goes in... Okay, that can go in there like that. But I imagine... That goes in that... Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. I've got these little pieces. And then... Yes. Okay, right. Now that this is starting to sound familiar to me. Hang on. No. I've got it. I've cracked the code, people. Right, pop. This one doesn't swing. It's the other side that does. Right, okay. I need this, I think. And slot that in there. That piece. Oh, God. Goes into the gear on his side there. So this one does turn. That explains what this little piece is for, because then it looks like it's on the same as on the other side. That makes sense, right? Okay. So if I pin that bit there, okay. And now what? I should probably put these little, not that one, these little black pins into his shoulders. Oh, that's gone. Hang on. Technical difficulties, people. Okay, we're back. I found it. It got caught on my trouser leg. That was literally only about 30 seconds or so. Right, we'll try that again, shall we? Put these little pins in his shoulders, because then I can put his chest plate on. And if memory serves, that's where this bit goes, which is actually a recoloured bit of a Borok hand, which is quite interesting. Yeah, so that goes on... Oh, hang on. Yeah, because then stick that bit in his chest. So I guess then I've got the cog on the back to turn his arm. Okay, yeah, this is starting to look familiar now. Pop his little... I remember his chest plate, this black piece being gold, actually, but I suppose it ultimately doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, then that kind of clips in there like that, I suppose. Okay. Then I need to put his head in, don't I? Yeah, because then this little other piece forms his head, or his neck, I suppose, and he's got a head now. Okay. Oh. He's starting to look vaguely kind of like how I remember. There we go. Yes, take a look at that. My memory, it's coming back to me. It's been so long. Okay, and then what the hell do I do with his hand for building the shield part? Oh, hang on. Well, for a start, that bit needs to go in here because it's got the weird spinny bits, doesn't it? Yeah. That's what these weird spinny things are for. Right, okay. So pin that in there. Just to demonstrate what these are like, I'll pick this one so you can see it. The Visorak spiders had these on the back as well, actually. If I feed this little piece through the hole that's on the underside there, it's very hard to do through the camera. And you kind of Beyblade it, and they take off like that. Oh, shit. Yeah, and a kind of fairly straightforward, simple, spinny thing. Let's see if I can do that again. No, if it helps if I would put the thing in, right? Doesn't it? There we go. Nope. Yes. And let her rip. I didn't see where that one went. Oh, there it is. It's gone behind the Raichu and the Luma there. Okay, so that's that piece. Right. Okay. And is that little black piece in there, which then No, that's not right. Oh, hang on. Yeah, because that kind of connects to his hand. No, that's not right. Oh, balls. This is the bit of it stumping me. Ah. This is where it would be handy if I had the instructions, but I don't. No, it doesn't want to... Maybe if I try it... Ugh. This is fiddlier than I remember. Good God. There we go. Hey! Da 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 da! Look at that. Right. Oh, no, putting that on the wrong way around. Okay, I don't... Yeah, okay, hang on, and then that kind of... I don't really need that, to be honest. I'll just pop that and these... I feel... I swear, like, that's in the wrong spot. If I just poke this out a second... I feel like that should go in there. Then this goes... There we go, yes. Okay, and move those spare pieces to one side. And... Ooh. Ooh. The sudden wave of nostalgia. Here he is. Yes. Building a Bionicle for the first time in 20 years. Oh my gods. Oh, the memories. Playing with these little bastards. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, this keeps falling off. Right, fuck it. There we have it. You can kind of see his eyes now, actually, if I get the light on it. I don't know how well that's picking up on camera. I think that's the best we're going to get, I think. Building a Bionicle for the first time in 20 years. Oh my god. Oh, it just feels incredible in my hands as well. And again, you can kind of see the little detail on the side here where it looks like they've got pistons and things where these would move and stuff. And it just really sells the illusion that these are like living creatures as well as being like living robots, I suppose. Stand him there. Oh, I'm so happy with how that looks. Oh, it's a daisy. His feet are a little bit floppy, but prop him up against Sonic because he's going to stand on his own on the sofa, but there we have it. The other thing I suppose is now to do the next one. I don't entirely know how long this is going to take, but if the last one's any indication, this shouldn't take too long. Right, let's give this one a go. Now I know what I'm doing and have done with this one, because I've kind of refreshed my memory, I suppose. Let's see how fast I can build this one, actually, and see if I can remember how... I've just done it, I suppose. See if I can build it. Oh, get the focus on it, yeah. I'll just pan the camera down. Time has been paused. Right, okay, let's see how fast I can build this little bastard. Doesn't really help that all the pieces are all over the place, but now I've remembered what I'm doing, it should make it a smidgen a bit easier, I suppose. Because that's the one thing about the getting the bundles of the figures, because they came as sets of 6. Well, they didn't come as sets of 6, really, actually. They came as individual things, and you had to buy the 6 separate individual things to make the full set. But they came kind of identical, like as palette swaps of each other, really. So in the end, they weren't exactly... They were kind of just clones of each other with slightly different accessories and things, which is a little bit cheap and stuff, but they also had different weapons and different colours and stuff to like sell the illusion that they were different characters and things. And when you're a kid like I was, that kind of... He's got your little yellow eyes, actually. I don't know how well those are going to pick up. Oh, you can kind of see it. Anyway, it kind of helps sell the illusion that they were different characters and people, I suppose, which is one of the things that you want, I guess, really, particularly when you're a kid. You want to have all these different cool characters and things that you can play with, and they're all kind of distinct and have their own personalities and things. I don't know if you can make this out, actually, but because these are second-hand, this spear looks like it's been pre-chewed by something. I don't know how well that's going to pick up on camera. You can kind of see it. Looks like someone's been chewing on that. These were apparently clean when I got them, but someone's been munching on that one, it seems. Can't imagine the taste of Lego pieces is particularly appealing, but there we go. Not something I've ever tried, to be quite honest with you, but if I bring this around a bit so you can kind of see what we're doing. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. The first Bionicle figure I ever got, I still actually have, is the brown Bo-Rock Carl figure, or Cal if you want to call them that, but the brown Bo-Rock Cal, the ones with the silver faceplates that were kind of like the special versions of those figures that's kind of had like special powers and things compared to the original, because the Bo-Rocks were kind of, they were robots completely. They weren't like living robots, they were actual just robot drones in the lore, if memory serves me correctly. So there's one of the cogs. I need to put that in the back first. There we go, spin it round and get the other one, and there. Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Okay, and we're back. Pause the timer. Right, now we can carry on, it's fine. There we go. Yeah, they were kind of robot creatures that were kind of produced en masse for whatever reason. I don't actually remember. I was trying to adjust the focus, that's why I dropped it. Because it's quite black, it's hard to kind of see, but yeah, they were robots if memory serves me correctly, but after the kind of swarm was defeated, they made kind of like these 6 like special ones that had extra powers. Like I remember the brown one, which I had power over like shooting plasma bolts out of his hands. And then I got the black one afterwards, which had like powers of magnetism and things, or like power of levitation or something, I vaguely remember. So they all had like extra weird powers compared to the regular Bo-Rock, I suppose. But I didn't get all of them. I only ever had the black and the brown ones of those as a kid, and I got the black and the brown Toa Nuva, which had the silver chest plates and stuff to go with them. I never had the original Toa, the ones which were the Lego Technic ones, which is what they were originally. The Bionicles were a Technic line production, and I'm really glad that they spun them off into its own thing, because the lore is just, I don't know, there's just something about it, and I just really enjoy how weird and stupid they kind of are. It's the best way I can describe it, because a lot of it is just nonsense, really. It is really just nonsense. It doesn't make, when you sit and think about it for more than 5 minutes, a lot of the lore is just really stupid and doesn't make much sense, but that's kind of why I like it. They just got cool designs and they're cool kind of robot creatures, and me, who's always been into science fiction and stuff, I love that. That's what I really enjoy. Okay, if I can put that on there. Okay, he's got his arm. Where's his other one? Yeah, okay, no. There it is. No. Yeah, no, it was that one. I was right the first time. Or is it this one? It's that one. Right, okay, and... Okay, he's got his arms. He hasn't got his other hand, though. Yeah, the Toa Metru would have, this arm would swing on them as well, and they'd kind of mirror each other, but memory serves on this one, and that's how it's supposed to be, so it doesn't do that. I've got a spare one of those. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, hang on a minute. He already had his hand. I just put an extra hand on by accident. I forgot I'd already built it into the staff there. So I've got an extra hand. Okay, fair enough. That's that. Okay, again, I'm still trying to build this as semi-fast as I can, whilst trying to still be coherent. Yeah, okay. That, go in, you bastard. Right, there we go. Just... Is this the one which... Okay, no, that goes in there, if my memory serves, and that clicks on there. Oh, yeah, that's the bit for his head. Right, okay. I'm with it now, I'm with it now. I'm gonna use one of these spare bits from earlier. If I slot that in there, and that's his head. Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go. He's got a head now. So what's to stop this bit sliding around? Nothing really, actually. Well, it kind of just sits on its own. It doesn't need to slide. It's fine. Give him his legs. Ooh. Oh, I always love it when you pinch your fingers right in between knees when you're putting them on, and it hurts like fucking hell. Yeah. There we go. His legs on backwards. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Kind of coming together. Right, okay, and now I just need to remember how I did the shield thing, so I'm actually going to cheat and consult the back end of the one I built just now. Consulting someone's back end is not something I do very often, but buy me a drink first. And that goes in there, and maybe he did want me to use these grey pieces. You know what? I don't care. And that can slot in comme ça. Move those extra spare bits out the way. Don't need the spinner puller thing. And yes. Oh no, hang on. Stop the clock. Fingers. That is a gorgeous sight. That really is. 2 Bionicles built for the first time in 20 years, and they're drunk and they can't stand up properly because their legs are a little bit floppy. But there we go. Oh, this makes me really happy. There we go. So that's those 2 done. And you're thinking, those 2 done? You're going to build more? Well, no. But I do have 1 or 2 other things I want to show off, which came with these when I bought them. Because when I got these, it also came with these little blighters. I'm going to zoom out again, actually. No, I'm zooming in. It came with these little blighters. The full set of 6. I've only got these 2 in my hands here. I don't know if you remember these, but the Vaki. Again, one of the things I really love, especially this one, you can see it so well. There we go, you can kind of see like the little pistons and things on there, so you can kind of imagine it moving and stuff, and that just really works. And these ones have the action feature where the 2 of them swing their arms from side to side, kind of like the Rakshi, of which I've got a full set of actually as well, but they're presently in a box under the bed, which is behind another box, which is kind of propping up another box. So I can't bother going getting those out right now. But I do still have... Oh, I just hit the microphone with that, actually. I just realised I've got these now. I had a full set of these, actually, when I was a kid, but they were the ones, again, like the ones behind there, that my brother acquired for himself, shall we say. And one thing I do love about these, actually, I'll get the brown one so it stands out more on the sofa so you can see it, is that they're kind of transformed. You could turn them into like kind of spidery kind of things, and they would kind of scuttle along on all fours, kind of like that. As opposed to being just the bipedal ones as well. These are also meant to be just like robots, not living, because if I remember correctly, they would look like police soldiers for the city of Metro Nui, which the Toa Metro fought against. But these came with it. All 6 of them as well. If you had 3 of them, they would combine into one giant figure, and the other 3 would combine into the other giant figure. So if I get another set of 6, then I might combine all those together, just so I've got the 2 giant ones as well as the 6 individual figures, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon, because actually finding a full set of them is very hard, and they usually go for stupid amounts of money. I'm really glad that all these came with one bundle for super cheap, so thank you person on eBay for selling all of these for a grand total of about £20. Yes, genuinely, most of these sell individually for like 40 or 50 plus half the time, because it'll be people trying to get collector's things out of them, but we don't really need to go for that much, it's a little bit silly. If you want me to do a video which covers all of the Bionicle figures that still survive in my collection, then please do comment please do comment that down below. I would love to do a video, maybe like an hour long, just talking about Bionicles or something, and just showing off to you on camera the ones that I've got and talking about them, I suppose. I have stories for some of them, like where I got them from and when, etc. So if you're interested, then please do not hesitate to comment, and I'll make it a reality at some point. I just can't say when, because, well, working like 3 jobs, I have a sporadic filming schedule. Either way, though, I have enjoyed you spending time with me today. Thank you very much for joining us. If you've liked this video, then please do so. It really helps us out. Subscribe for more upcoming content, which will be on the channel sometime soonish. Can't say when for sure, but either way, I hope you join me for it. It's been a pleasure to spend time with you. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you sometime soon. Ta-ra for now. Bye-bye.